inject realism into the forecasting of revenue for SOEs and scrutinize the extent of revenue foregone through the granting of tax exemptions and waivers. Looking ahead to fiscal 2024, the Liberia Revenue Authority expresses unwavering confidence in our ability to achieve our revenue targets. However, this optimism is contingent upon the support and collaboration of this honorable body. Urgent attention is required for the rehabilitation of our dilapidated rural tax and custom offices, which serve as linchpins for the effective decentralization of revenue collection. Furthermore, the persistent issue of understaffing poses a significant impediment to our decentralization and collection efforts. We need resources to address these issues. A matter of grave concern is the demotivation among our dedicated staff, an unfortunate consequence of salary harmonization. It is crucial to recognize that staff morale is not just a matter of human resource management, but a direct determinant of our overall effectiveness. For us to meet our revenue targets, we need a motivated workforce. Therefore, your support in addressing these concerns is not just welcome, but deeply deemed very essential. Additionally, as we strive to grow domestic revenue, we need to identify critical areas with great revenue potential and tap into them. One of such areas is by transitioning from the current regime of general services tax, which has a narrow tax base and generates less than 3% of GDP, to a value-added tax regime with a broader tax base and generates about 5 to 6% of GDP in many developing countries where it is properly designed and implemented. The draft VAT bill is before this honorable legislature, and we would like to pray this legislature to kindly give urgent consideration. This is so very important, Mr. Chair, because we piloted, we know that with the implementation of the VAT, we will have a lot of transparency across the entire value chain for every single product, and there will be multi-stage taxation so that suppliers, importers, distributors, and everybody get to pay the fair price. Also, it will guide against profiteering by a lot of businesses, just to name a few of the important benefits that VAT brings. So we would like to propose to this honorable body to kindly accelerate the process of passing the bill that is before you. Mr. Chairman and members of the Joint Committee on Ways, Means and Finance, this draft legislation before you awaits your approval. We believe its implementation is of paramount importance as VAT, contributing over 30% of tax revenue in ECOWAS countries, remains an untapped potential revenue source in Liberia. Addressing this gap will undoubtedly fortify our domestic revenue collection efforts. Also, Mr. Chairman, in our unwavering commitment to fostering domestic revenue growth, I am pleased to announce to this august body that the Liberia Revenue Authority has drafted two instrumental documents, the LRA New Corporate Strategic Plan and a new domestic revenue mobilization strategy, both charting a course for the period 2024 to 2028. As you may all be aware, our formal domestic revenue mobilization strategy expired last year. So we've undertaken to develop a new one, which we will be passing on to you and holding discussions with you on, as well as our corporate strategy expires. So we've carved these two documents, which we will share with you for your input and validation. These strategic blueprints are not merely documents, but represent our concerted efforts to evolve, innovate, and adapt to a dynamic landscape of revenue mobilization. Furthermore, the LRA is actively investing in technological advancements to make filing and payment processes seamless, enhance trade facilitation, and improve overall tax compliance. Technology as a catalyst for efficiency and accuracy stands as a cornerstone in our pursuit of excellence in revenue collection. In conclusion, I am confident that with the support of this honorable body and the meticulous implementation of our new DRM strategy, as well as our new corporate plan, Liberia can transcend the elusive billion-dollar mark in domestic revenue. We look forward to your continued support as we collectively steer Liberia towards a prosperous economic future. Thank you.